I always forget to keep turning my mic back on after muting it. Let me just adjust this real fast. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Day of Dragons. Yes, I promise it's working this time. Hello, Paul. For whatever reason, on the test server that I try to do, it has an encoder error. So I'm actually on the regular. I'm gonna pull this back a bit. I'm on the regular server now because there was a big update to it, and I'm going to show you guys here. I'm going to do female. I don't have a shadow scale on the server, but they released a few new skins. Yes, this is a paid game. There it is. One of them being the golden skin from Patreon. Now, I was lucky to be gifted this from a friend. So I got the gold skin, but I don't have some of the other benefits from it. Yes, this is a paid game. It's, I think, $20 right now. Oh, it's dark. What time is it? It's dawn. Okay. Well, we'll see the gold skin here shortly then. I'm on a PvP server. I'm doing this mainly to see how long I will last. So, where am I? Okay, Snowy's there. Oh, I want to get out of here. Alright, I know a place I can go that's somewhat safe, but I gotta get out of here first. So, we'll just start our trek there, and we'll just grow up along the way. So I'm on PvP, which means people can and will kill me, and we're gonna see how long I can last as a gold skin on here, because apparently it's very hard. They're being hunted like crazy on these servers. And if I do die, I'll just switch over. Hi, mean little thing. Oh, very nice, very nice. Awesome. I'm glad you got the Isle, Paul. Um, if you, my suggestion, just my suggestion, if you want to play a game like the Isle with dragons, I'm glad your dream of becoming a dino has come true. I love it. But if you want to play a game like the Isle of Dragons, this is a really good start. But I would wait a teensy bit, like follow it on Steam so you can get updates and such. But I'd wait a teensy bit until the 1.0 update is out. That's when they have like more dragons to play as and a whole new map and all that good stuff. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That's my recommendation. I mean, you do what you want, but that's what I would recommend. Okay, let's lay down here. Lay down. Okay. So far, so good. Also, if you want a game that's a dinosaur game with more customization, I also recommend Beasts of Bermuda. That one you actually get to customize your dinosaur, and they have a huge lineup of them. It's fun. Don't hear anything. Okay. I'm trying to make it to this ridge over here above the trees there. There's a good spot for babies to grow there. Gotta be careful. Oh, yeah. Crap. I'm right next to Big Rock. Okay, I gotta get going. Big Rock is a hot spot. Yes, yeah. That one for sure I know is $20. But I don't know if the New Year sale is still going on. I don't know if the New Year sale is still going on, so it could be on sale. I don't know. I'd take a look at that. Again, my own recommendation. How am I doing on food and water? Okay. Sniff. Okay. I could hunt. But what I'm playing as is a shadow scale, and they're basically a nod to Night Furies. I have two other dragons on the server. One I think is a juvie. I'm scared to make a dino. Why are you scared to make a dino? It's okay if you make it neon. People do that all the time. I make mine look like night skies. Oh, I don't play the Isle. I played the Legacy version a long, long time ago. I prefer Path of Titans and Beasts of Bermuda. Beasts of Bermuda over Path of Titans just for the sake of growth, because it's actually growing over time instead of with questing. And I'm gonna eat this bug. Like this kind of growth, growing over time. Come here, Buggy. Hi. I ain't afraid of you. Come here. Ah, got a good scratch on here. I thought it was. Is it not? Wow, I am getting killed. Is it not growth over time? Did they change to questing too? Yay, I killed it. Oh. Oh! No, I'm sorry. It is growth over time. I was talking about Path of Titans that wasn't growth over time. That's questing. You gotta quest for that. Alright. I could run the risk of taking this with me. Oh, but I'm bleeding out. Alright. I'll leave this right here and let's just lay down for a bit. Okay. See if that'll stop bleeding. And we'll just have to keep an eye out. How to fly? Okay, this guy, how to fly, not the server to learn how to do anything. I'm not even going to respond because we make sounds and people will hear me and I don't want that. Okay, claw marks going down. Oh, come on. Yeah, but I'm sorry I made that mistake. I didn't mean to. Do not know. I want to help them. It's in my clan name to do so. We got our clan back up and running since a lot of us we lost our clan due to a server wipe because there was a hacker and he like destroyed everybody's stuff. It was awful. That was a long time ago. No, actually, for this it's a little bit different because it's a learning curve. Like you're actually learning how to fly. So when you hit juvie, shift run off a hill or something, wait for the flaps, press F. Yeah, it's really cool. It's not double space though. You gotta run, you gotta jump off of something, press F, S is down, no, S is up, W is down, A is left, D is right. Okay, time to get going. Shift to go fast. Spacebar to slow down. There we go. Okay. You're welcome. Hope you didn't just cost me my life. All right, we gotta find water. I'm not going over there. Oh, my toes are gold. Okay, no water here. We'll just keep going. I still hope I'm going in the right direction. I'm going up a hill. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure I am. Just if we hear any booms, like boom booms, we gotta stay away from the boom booms. So that means there's adult shadow scales, and not everybody on PvP is friendly. I don't know how many people are actually friendly on PvP, especially since there are clans that go around and kill hatchlings for fun. It's kind of hard to play a game when everyone's trying to kill you. No water. Okay. Normally you can find like little rock. I need water. Find like little rock ponds or puddles. Oh my god, that's actually thunder outside. Okay, it wasn't supposed to start till later, but okay. You can normally find like little puddles that babies can drink out of, and only babies. Let's just stay in that bush. Oh well, this will help. But a shadow scale takes about 3 hours to grow. Eye on the sky. Eye on the sky. No, I don't play any Isle. I used to a long time ago, but I don't anymore. It's not particularly my favorite. I don't particularly care for it. I got bored easy. Yeah, it's not a game for everyone. I mean, this game surely isn't for everyone. Though lots of people might flock to it once the 1.0 update comes out. I'm just sitting waiting for the hunt. Oh, then you just love to kill me in this game right now, wouldn't you? Because I am out in the open for all. Okay, come on. There's gotta be some form of water. I'm gonna die of thirst at this rate. Sarko, nice. Yeah, okay, I can see why. I love playing Path and then looking in the chat and saying, White Sarko at SLL, why'd you kill me? I need water. If I don't get any water soon, I'll die of thirst. Oh wow. Okay, there's a bug. I don't need a bug. I'm looking for blue lines, not pink. Let me see here. Oh, the gold skin's starting to show up though, which is good. Apparently the Moon Clan is like really mean. This guy's play about dying. I'm like, dude, it's PvP. I'm still alive! If I can make it to water, because where I'm going, there's going to be plenty of water. I just need to be able to make it there. I don't know if I'll be able to make it at 70% for water. Dang, that is booming thunder. Ugh. This is just going to be such a run. I need to make it over that hill. Or this hill. Yeah, because I'm literally out in the open. Honestly, you probably love to hunt me because I'm walking everywhere. Like in Path of Titans and in this game especially, I do not stay in one place. What are my eyes? I don't stay in one place. I try to move on as fast as possible. So like it would be very easy for you to just wait in a pond and wait for me to come up and get a drink from it. That would be easy there. And then like this, for example, I'm in an open field. I'm shiny and gold. What is saying it's literally a sign pointing at me saying, eat me first. Well, whoever killed me, I hope you both stubbed your toe and stepped on Legos. Nice. That's an awesome insult. I think I'll be able to make it. I just have to be super careful. It's super fast. I did not want to hang around BR. That's like the last spot I want to hang around. But this is the gold skin that was just added for Patreon members that reached a certain goal, and for people who got in a giveaway or from a friend like me. I got mine from a friend. They were super nice. Thank you, nature. Okay, let's just sit in this bush. We're gonna get our stuff back. I can make it. I can make it. River's not that far away from here. I can do it. I got this. And I am growing very well. How far along am I? Oh, almost a quarter of the way. Now it's just the hope that nobody else is there. Knocking on wood. Repeatedly knocking on wood. Okay. Yep, this tree line up here marks rivers, or river forest, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, there's a massive river here and I can drink from it. Come on. You got this, little guy. You got this. I really want to get to the cover of these trees too because I'm way out in the open and I don't like it. I'm in this photo and I don't like it. I hate this. I love playing on PvE just for the fact that it's so chill, unless somebody starts griping about Eldering or something along those lines. But here I'm bait until I'm an adult. Even then, when I'm an adult, I'm still bait. I should put in chat. Kill me and you get a crispy high five for killing the golden dragon. Crispy high five. And also, you could probably hunt me very easily, Paul, because I suck at PvP. I will when I'm older. When I get to adult, that's when I'll do it. Be more of a challenge. Because shadow scales are super fast in the air. Plus, they can turn invisible. Probably lie in the mood in this server, though. I would go US1, but that's like, because this is US2. US1 is toxic AF. Oh my gosh, it's so toxic. Oh, we can do this. Come on. We can do this. We'll make it, sweetheart. We'll make it. You just gotta keep trucking along. We're gonna make it. No, I meant like Path of Titans. You could easily hunt me because I'm terrible at PvP. Like I can't even fight that well. Like I'll put stats into like fighting and such. Aw, thank you, Paul. But like I'm not very good at PvP at all. I seriously have a very bad judgment of a battle. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, come on. Yep, I'm dead. My water has gone too high. I'm gonna die in the next few seconds. I didn't make it. Mm-hmm. Almost dead. I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting to hear it. Yep, I died. I ran out of water. I was thirsty. I was dehydrated. I was trying to get to river to get something to drink. Alright, let's try that again. Golden. There we go. Spawn. Maybe I'm somewhere nicer. Oh my god, I'm in river. Okay. I'm somewhere nicer. Oh my god, I am in river. Okay. This is actually good. This is very good. If I can get my bearings. Path of Titans. Oh, yes, very good indeed. Wait, is that dead? If that's dead, I need to move on. It's not. Okay. Alright, well, I can chill here then for a little bit. That blue means it's leading me to river. I can't see the trees. Okay, there are rocks. Nice. The biggest thing I ever pulled off was probably when like this really aggro herbivore was chasing after me. I was in Alberta and all I did was climb a hill and they started chasing me and I did like a sharp turn. They ran right off the cliff and they died. And it was great. So that's the craziest thing I've done. Sure, yeah, I don't mind at all. Fight me, little buggy. You do not scare me. I'm not afraid of you, you little twerp. Ha! I didn't get to bite that time. Come on. I challenge you. Got him. Ah, not big enough to pick him up yet. Fine, I'll drink. I'm not big enough. Okay. Oh, very nice. That's very good. You know, the good news is I can kind of blend in with things here. So I'll just sit and chill and just grow. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna hang out here for a bit and then I'm gonna try and find a certain pond that I like to go to here in River. Oh, very nice. That's a great achievement. I don't think I've ever played as a concave before. I don't think I have. Um, I think the only carnivore I've actually fully grown was the T-Rex. No, that's not true. It was the Megalania. Megalania, I grew all the way. And she's lovely. She's got skink skin. Okay, we'll just sit here and chill out. So I've heard. I've heard they're pretty nice. Here we go. There's the buggy. Babies get hungry very fast in this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to you while I sit here and look awesome. But you know, I also want to hide. Good enough. Might depends on where I am in life. Depends on how where I am in life. Not necessarily if I'm famous, just if I feel comfortable with it. I'm worried about my safety, that's all. I don't think I would impress too many people with how I look. Besides, this makes it a little more interesting. I don't hear any flaps. That's I think I'm on the right side. I'd have to find the river to figure out where exactly I am. And let me drop that. Get a drink real fast. The job I currently work in has a lot to do with kids, and I'm not sure if parents or anything, because I've heard stories about this, but a lot of parents do not like it when their when the person looking after their kids has hobbies like this. So, if any of those kids were to discover me, since kids are really into technology now, even at younger ages, I don't want myself to be liable for anything or anything else. So, my safety and such like that. Oh, that's sweet, Paul. Nah, I have nothing special to look at under this mask, honestly. Um, but we'll see. We'll see in the future. I've talked to my family about it, and they think this is just the best thing to do right now. Ooh, I have an idea. So while I'm sitting here, and hopefully nobody's gonna try and kill me, I'm gonna get in my Discord here with my clan. Wants to join. See how many people are going to start screaming. We normally hang out on US3 where it's a lot calmer and chill and fun, and then I'm here where people die constantly. Fun. Thank you. I like this mask too. My parents got for me because they recently, I think a couple months, maybe in November. Yeah, like in November, they went to New Orleans for my dad's business trip, and mom got me this mask. I've been to New Orleans. It's not my favorite place in the whole world, but they got some good food, great music, and really cool culture. I probably wouldn't mind visiting again now that I was an adult. I was 12 when I went last time, and it's not a place for a 12-year-old to wander around without parent supervision. Uh, and so, yeah, I wouldn't mind going to see it again now that I'm a little bit older. I say a little bit older. I'm many years older than I was before when I went there. Oh, crap. I need water. So far, I'm doing fine. Knocking on wood. I'm very superstitious. I must fight away all the jinxes. What's up, Paul? I don't want to guess. I want you to just tell me. What's my clan saying? You got your first job. Awesome. What you doing? You don't have to tell me like specifically. Like, just give me a range. Like retail, restaurant, business, business. Oh my gosh, couldn't speak there for a minute. What you got? Primark. I don't know that. I do not know that at all. But you're not in the US, I don't think. Is that European? I don't think I've ever seen that where I live. Alright, I'm gonna go exploring now. I'm gonna try and find a place. Nice! Oh, okay. Blue over here. Which probably means the river's over here. Okay, yeah, so that's Elder Forest. Okay, here's the river. Good. Good start. Okay. Nope, I've never seen one. I don't know Primark. Never ever seen one. Okay. If that's Elder, okay, no. Try to figure out where I am. Okay, so if I head that way, that should take me up to where. Okay, that's Elder Forest, so I was on the wrong side. I need to start heading this way. Unless it's up north, because I'm down south. I'm in the south. So if it's up north, then I certainly haven't seen it because I can count on one hand how many times I've been up north. I live down south. Ireland. Okay, then it's probably up north. We don't have a lot of northern northern stores. And even some southern places don't have other southern places, so okay. It's blue for the river. It's one for the money. Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're getting paid. Of course I'm glad you're getting paid, but I'm glad you're getting paid well. That's more than enough than what others would say, so I'm glad. Okay, I've got to find a place. There's a very specific place I'm looking for. Ooh. Oh, nice. My first retail job, I got paid bi-weekly, and it was based on sales. So good job. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right direction. I think I'm going the right direction. Because I'm going south. I'm heading towards River Rock. Right, this looks familiar. Yeah, I think I found my spot. Oh, I think I found my spot. I did not find my spot. Okay, that's no big deal. We'll just do a little sniff sniff. Oh no, I did find my spot. Yeah, I was right. I was like, this looks familiar. No, this is my spot. Okay. Just gonna hope and pray nobody else is here. Is that a dragon or a tree? It's a tree. Right, so I'm gonna crouch. I know, this is the new skin. It's so shiny. Okay, so I'm gonna crouch. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna go invisible. I don't have stamina. That's why I can't do it. I'm gonna sit. This is also a pretty decent place to learn how to fly. Oh shit. I should go the other way. I just saw something fly over me. I hear something. Um, this is like a very special skin. Yeah, well, I got a thing. If it's a shadow scale, I don't have to worry about them seeing me. If it's a flame stalker, we have a big problem. How am I doing on food and water? Okay. Well, this is the shadow scale, and it's actually like the normal colors are around like blue and purple, and a little bit of green. But they were based. This is like inspired from the Night Fury from How to Train Your Dragon, hence being able to be invisible. And they also have plasma bolts. Um, but the gold was a new update that was added for specific Patreon subscribers. And I was able to get mine because one of my friends, who is also a Patreon subscriber, I am too, I just haven't reached this goal yet, got two codes. And she gave one to me. So I was able to get this guy early. I just don't have any of the special stuff with it, like the shimmer. I don't have the shimmer, and I can't use the shimmer on other skins as well. Okay. It looks like we're clear. All right, we're clear. Ooh, I was a thirsty little baby. And mushrooms are very good for the babies as well because they give us a lot of food. But along with the gold skin, um, I don't know if I'll ever play the Isle again. I'm just not sure. I don't feel it. I own it. I just don't feel like playing it. I don't know. I've heard some things about like Inverma, however you say it. And, all right. So I'm actually gonna go invis right here because if I stay perfectly still, I cannot be seen. Just wait for it. There I go. Full invisibility. Okay. I'm gonna go on BRB real quick. It won't be long, and I'll see you in just a second. So okay, I am back. It looks like everything's safe. Oh, okay. How are we doing? Okay. Thirsty, huh? Let's get you some water then. Alright, in that small time frame, I grew a little bit more. Yeah, I was trying to make it super quick. Because I really want to grow this guy, and also I was like really scared. I'm gonna try and stick to the trees to hide, and in these bushes over here. Like right here, this is a good spot to hide. I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. If you want to see the cutest little baby sleep ever, there you go. Sleepies. And we're just gonna keep our head on a swivel here. I have an idea of a place I want to go to when I'm an adult, but right now we're just gonna have to wait. Thank you. I do the roars and such, but I'm worried something will hear me, so it's not a good idea. I want to stick to the bushes. When you eat the mushrooms, though, you get a little bit sick, and if you eat too many mushrooms, your vision starts going a little fuzzy, and you could start taking damage. Not, I've only been in that situation a couple of times. It was totally voluntary. I really want to do it, uh, but I don't want to do it right now. All right, toxins are no longer spreading. There we go. Get something to drink here. The one thing I don't like about this is I can't smell other dragons, which fair. I mean, very fair. Also, this is what the swim looks like for the baby. I am super shiny. Century Age of Ashes. You want a free dragon-based game or a game that's multiplayer and fast-paced and just a lot of fun? Or just want to try it. If you don't like it, you can just immediately uninstall it in case you don't like it. I recommend Century Age of Ashes. It is free dog fighting dragon riding game. As you can see, I love dragons. So I would recommend that. I absolutely adore it. I really think I should stay by these trees. Oh, it's got beautiful blackness. Not your cuppa? Okay. Free. I don't know many games I have that are free. Could check my Steam right now. While surviving. It's alright, I'll be able to hear from getting killed. What do I have in my stuff? Don't know if I have anything. If you want something absolutely hilarious, I think it's free. It's called King of Crabs. It's great. King of Crabs is absolutely hilarious. Um, but yeah, I don't really have any free games. You might want to check to see if King of Crabs is free. Yeah, I don't really have any free games, it looks like. Nope. It is a mobile game, but it also came to Steam, and it's so much fun to play on Steam. It really is a ton of fun to play on Steam. So I highly recommend it. If you want to just die of laughter and get killed and not even be mad about it because it's so much fun, then I highly recommend it because it's just absolute mayhem and it's ridiculous. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's absolute mayhem. I used to stream it on here and I might start doing it again just for the absolute mayhem of it. it's it's awesome. That's all I can really say. It's awesome. I could talk, but I don't want to. It is multiplayer, yes. I think there's a few single player options, but I don't remember. With friends, you can team up with friends. I think. I think you can. It's like through codes, like a link code or a friend code. You can join their instances. Can I get something to drink? I never had any friends to like join up with it. All right, what's my growth? Whoops, wrong one. What's my growth at now? Ooh, 38. Cool. I'm making steady progress here. Yeah, it's so much fun, and it's also oddly very satisfying. Like the sound effects are very satisfying to me. I just love it. Also, the game makes me hungry. It makes me hungry sometimes for seafood. I'm not gonna like really chow down on the rest of these mushrooms. I'm gonna wait till I'm a little bit hungrier and then I'll eat them up. Get out of the water. I just wanted you to get a drink, not a swim. But yeah, the skin is very pretty in the sunlight. I like the gold. Very shiny. Pretty. Also, with the gold skin comes more skins that you can make with the gold skin. So far confirmed for the Shadow Scale and Acid Spitter and Flamestalker. Um, but you can get, if you do gold X gold, you get Fireflye. If you gold X Luke or white, you get Golden Sunrise, I think it's called. And if you do gold and black or melanistic, it's Obsidian Black. And then for Flamestalker, we know for certain if you get Crimson and Gold together, you have a chance of making Crimson Dawn, which is one of my goals. Uh, from a vet to a newbie, I would say group up if you can. Find a good, healthy group to play with that that you watch each other's backs. Stay with the group and make really good decisions. If you think you can't take something on, then turn around, go the other direction. Try to be stealthy. That's what I would say to do. That's my tips for you. Don't go ballistic on things if you know for sure you can't survive it. That that's all I really got. Again, it's been a super long time since I played. Nice. That's a good start. Very good start. Speaking of Assassins, I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Christmas, and I love it. I wasn't sure I would like it, but I went back and replayed Origins and Odyssey, finished them, and then I was just like roped into the world of Assassin's Creed again, and I got Valhalla for Christmas, and it's so much fun. I love that game. It's so beautiful, and I cannot wait for Assassin's Creed Codename Red, Codename Jade, and Codename Hexa! Oh, I can't wait for Hexa. Hexa is gonna be so cool. Sorry, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I've played all of them since the first one, except for the Chronicle stories and Unity, because I heard Unity absolutely sucked. But I loved it. I love all of them. A little shiny up close. Look at that eyeball. These eyes see many things. I have crooked eyes. Uh, yeah, that's okay. I mean, a lot. I've heard people say the new ones suck. I heard people say the old ones suck compared to the new ones. I've heard people say all of them suck. I've heard people say all of them are amazing. So, it's anyone's game. It's anyone's opinion, and I don't mind if you share your opinions here because I'm not going to judge you for it because that's not what this channel is for. This channel. Ooh, I disconnected there for a little bit. All right, still going. Oh, somebody booped me. What's going on? Who is it? Who's talking to me? Oh, it's Pokemon Go. That's what it is. I don't care. Ooh, I wasn't even paying attention to my hunger and thirst. Hi, BB! Alright, we got some more people join the channel. Welcome! I'm playing as one of the new skins added in the Day of Dragons update, which is the gold skin. I'll stand in the sunlight here for you guys to see it, but first off, my dragon's hungry. I'm on PvP, I'm nervous, I'm scared, but we're okay! We're okay. Here it is. So this skin is available for all patrons who donated a certain amount of money, which would be at least 200. either consecutively or all at once. And this is the gold skin. It's available for all dragons. And it can also make some new skin crafts as well. And I'm doing this all on a PvP server because I heard gold skins actually do not make it on PvP. So I'm going to try and prove them wrong, even though I absolutely suck at PvP. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just disconnected for a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, I do not mind. You are welcome to say whatever you want about your opinion for not Day of Dragons, Assassin's Creed. Because again, I'm here for a chill time. I respect all opinions, and that's basically the entirety of my channel. I'm here for a good time. What is this? Okay. And also good news, I'm like now at 50% growth, so soon I'll be able to fly. So weird that it just like cut out like that. Maybe it's the weather. The thundering stopped, but it was pretty cloudy outside. Yeah, I'm at 49, 50. There we go. Kitty, do you want to say hi to Paul? Ugh. Say hi to Paul. Maybe it's because I have too many things up and running. Alright, there. Hopefully that'll work. Alright, we'll just keep on trucking along. The car was too powerful. Right? The cat was too powerful. Yeah, the cat was too powerful. Couldn't handle the cute catness. Like I said, it was thundering a little bit outside. Yes, and quickly then and big up for release. Okay. You like the whole stealth part, and they started like drifting off into it could be like optional stealth where you can just go in and start absolutely murdering everyone and being like a total homewrecker, so to speak. Yes, with aspects of stealthy. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I understand. I understand. I can see where you're coming from with that. Um, Valhalla so far has been pretty decent in regards to the stealth aspect because like you can cater it to yourself. And that's what I've noticed, like you have a massive skill tree and you can literally just cater to this whole stealth thing. If you want to take on every mission with stealth, you can. Except for the Viking raids, because you can't really do any stealth with a raid. Um, but you can literally cater the whole tree to just being a stealth assassin, all that cool stuff. So I mean, it caters to you based on your preference. But hey, you said you don't like it. I'm not going to change your mind. That's just my opinion on it. But I understand your opinion on it. I definitely understand it. I mean, it's not for everyone. Funny story. The one thing that got me into Assassin's Creed was the flu. It was the flu that got me to play Assassin's Creed. But just stay sleeping here for a little bit. As you can see, I've already grown a tiny bit more. Yeah, no, I understand. I do not understand. I do understand. Yeah, I got into Assassin's Creed because I was sick with the flu during Christmas. So when I was in high school, no, yeah, I think I was actually a freshman in high school. We've had the first game in the family for years. My brother had gotten it when we first got the PS3. And he tried it and he never continued it. And so I was bored. I was downstairs, laying down on the couch, had one of those patches on my chest that gives off the nice scent to help you uh, get your nose unstuffy. I had a rice sock on my head. I had already taken Theraflu. I was just out on the couch. And I wanted something to do because I'd already taken a nap and I wasn't sleepy. Freshman is a ninth grader in high school. Freshman's a ninth grader in high school. And I was laying down and I was like, I want to play a game, but I don't know what to play, and we have a ton. So I got up and I looked at the games that my brother left behind, and one of them, because he had already moved out, and one of them was Assassin's Creed. So I was like, whatever, I'll give it a shot. I need a challenge. And so I put it in, I started playing, and I could not put it down. Throughout the whole week, I was sick. Yeah, it's like a first year. Throughout the whole week, I was sick. By the time I got better, so like a whole week, by the time I got better, I had finished the game and I was in love. And I told my parents, I said, I need the next games and I'll take them on my Xbox, which I have upstairs. And that's what I did. I started my journey just like that because of the flu. So, silver lining? I would say silver lining for sure. It is like a first year, basically. Um, like Harry Potter, like the first arrivals at Hogwarts, first years, that was me. That's a freshman in high school. So in high school, we have ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Ninth grade is freshman, 10th is sophomore, 11th is junior, and 12th is senior. Freshmen are the new kids in school. Whoops. Wow, I am yeller. Black Flag was pretty amazing. Black Flag, like, blew everyone's minds. Black Flag was awesome. I'm hiding. Okay. At this rate, now that I've eaten all the mushrooms here, I'm gonna have to go hunt for bugs, which thankfully they're like right behind me, so I won't have to go far for it. And I hope the orange bar at the bottom of the screen is showing on my Twitch. I never got to play the multiplayer part. I'm more of a single player person when it comes to Assassin's Creed, but um, I'll play multiplayer games like this. Mainly because I still get to do whatever the heck I want. Man, I am growing good. Oh, nice. Good job. Got a mastery. Well, in Valhalla, I just finished a quest. I literally got, I'm like beginner rank here. I literally got a whole mentor assassin outfit from a girl named Roshan. Shit, there's a dragon here. Okay, I gotta hide. Gonna see if I can turn up the sound. Okay. It does take stamina unless I'm crouching and I'm still. And when I'm still, I turn fully invisible, like I'm not mirrored or anything. However, my main competition, it's not OP because there's a dragon in this game that's a lot bigger and a lot stronger called the Flame Stalker, and they have thermal vision and they can see me past my invisible stuff. So if they see me past my invisibility, I'm screwed. And that sound I heard was someone eating. So it could be any kind of dragon because the eating sounds the same. How many dragons is there? Currently there's the acid spitter, a dragon that's smaller than me, fully grown. They are a drake. They cannot fly except they're extremely fast in the air, and their acid spit not only does damage but also drains your stamina and grounds you if you're unlucky. So there's that one. There's me, the Shadow Scale, which is a medium-sized dragon, turns invisible, has plasma bolts, and is super fast in the air. Then there's the Flame Stalker. It's massive, currently the biggest dragon in the game. Breathes fire, has a thermal vision, and a nasty bite. So, but it's not very fast in the air. So I'm really hoping they left. There's going to be 3 more dragons added with the 1.0 update, which is the Biolumin, which is a cosmetic dragon. It's a Nectivore. They're going to be the first and maybe only Nectivore. It's super small, cute, and it glows in the dark. It looks like a butterfly. And then there's the Blitz Striker, which I cannot wait for. It's an Amphitheater, which means it looks like a snake with wings. It's the first lightning element dragon, and it's about as big as a... So don't sweat it. Yeah, I would say that, except there are baby killers on this server. They kill for fun, they don't kill to eat. There's the Blitz Striker Dragon, which I absolutely adore, or the Blitz Striker Amphitheater. It'll be coming out again in 1.0. It is a lightning dragon, and it has a stun attack, and that's really all I know about it, and other than that, it looks really cool. And then there's going to be the first wyvern in the game, which is the Inferno Ravager. It's inspired by Smaug and the Monstrous Nightmare by How to Train Your Dragon, because it has a very short flame breath, but it can catch itself on fire. And it's about the size of the Flame Stalker as far as we know, and I'm not excited about that. It looks really cool to play as, it's just I'm not wanting to play it here. And if this dragon is friendly, if there is any dragon here, maybe we can team up. Alright, looks like we're good to go. For food, I'm actually going to go up on this hill because there's food up on the hill. There's a bug up there I can hunt and eat. Alright, little Buggy, where are you? I know you're here. There you are. But when the Biolumer comes out, that's going to be the smallest dragon in the game. It's going to be even smaller than the Acid Spitter. Yeah, you ain't tough. What's it? Eat. Eat. I probably should have brought this under some trees to eat. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. I don't feel safe. Here we go. Yeah, a lot of people, it is inspired by Toothless, but it's also really inspired by crested skinks. Yeah, crested skinks. The head shape especially is inspired by crested skinks, which is a real lizard. Dur. But yeah, it was inspired because they wanted to make a nod to How to Train Your Dragon, because that was like a really big it was kind of a big deal for dragon fans. It really was. I mean, the books were there, but they didn't really get as much recognition, I think. But yeah, like How to Train Your Dragon, the movies really like set the whole dragon fans thing aflame. It brought out dragon fans, and so this was just like a nod to their success, so to speak. The Acid Spitter and the Flame Stalker have a more of an original design. I promise you that. I'm gonna go sit over here. Hello, Wisfim. Welcome to the stream. I'm showing off the new gold skin while trying to survive in PvP. It's very hard to do. And welcome to Day of Dragons. This is the new gold skin. You get through Patreon. a lot of the dragons actually have an original look to them. Just some of them are nods to different franchises. Not copies, just nods. I suck at it too. This is like a whole goal for me right here. I'm going to try and grow completely to adult with the new gold skin because apparently gold skin dragons are getting killed left and right on PvP. But I want to try and show that I could survive in PvP. Paul got to see me have a heart attack after I heard a dragon eat nearby, and I literally hid. I'm still a hatchling. Always have an ear out. And so far there have been a few confirmed skins that are made with the gold. One of them I really, really want to get on a different server, but it's been hard because the gold has a very low chance of passing on and even lower chance, or and the same low chance of making a craft skin. Um, no, they are clan. I heard US1 was really bad. This is actually US2. US2 isn't as bad because it's not as full, but I believe the clan on here is Moon. I think they are the ones that are really, really bad at spawn killing here. Gonna have to hunt again, which is fine. Good news is I'm almost juvie, and then Paul, I could show off Fly and the plasma bolt action we got going on in here because it's really cool and very handy. Okay, so I've been mostly sticking to the shadows and hiding under trees. Keeping an eye on the sky. Okay, here we go. Hello, Buggo. Where are you? I can't shoot a plasma ball, fly into it, and go invisible, but I can fly and go invisible, and then I'll shoot a plasma ball and it'll take me out of invisibility, because that would not be fair. Come here. Yeah, you little brat. Yeah. Well, so far everything's been okay. Knocking on wood more. I've been knocking on wood like crazy. I am so superstitious. I will knock on wood to hide all jinxes. To shy away all jinxes. Eat. Okay. I normally don't play PvP either. I'm normally on US3, hanging out with my clan. Yes, I am. I'm super superstitious. When my cat runs around at night looking at things that are invisible, I swear he's looking at spirits or ghosts. Shoes? New shoes? What do you mean new shoes? I don't know if there's a new shoe superstition. Can they go on the table? I don't know. I've never heard of that one. I know you can't put a hat on the bed. Putting a hat on the bed is bad luck. And the same thing as opening an umbrella indoors or undercover. Man, I am almost a juvie. Come on, we can make it. How much farther? What percentage am I at? 78. Great. Really? I've never heard of that. Then again, I've never actually done that. Okay. Well, I will never put new shoes on a table. Thank you for telling me that, Paul. I'm gonna text that to my mom. Did you know you put new shoes on the table? Because we're both very superstitious. my grandma on my mom's side doesn't believe that, but like my mom and I are just like we're just like, don't do that. I need to buy a book on like I'm a huge bookworm. I need to buy a book on like jinxes and curses and how to avoid them. I'm gonna text that to my mom. Here, stand up, sweetheart. Let's go. Okay. Go right here. I want to see what she says. I literally do not mind texting my mom on stream. Yes, I did spawn as this gold. It was a gift from a friend. A friend of mine. I'm on Patreon, but a friend of mine who's on Patreon and has subscribed more than me, got 2 codes for a certain tier, and she gave one to me, and she's super sweet. So thank you, Nature, for that. And so I got the gold. I just don't have the shimmer ability or anything with it. I have the crimson shimmer, just not the gold shimmer. Okay, I just sent her a text. We'll see what she says. I didn't stay permanently invisible that time. Interesting. Kitty! No, you're bad luck for my stream. You made it crash. Twice. I'm not giving you snackies right now. You're fat. Oh my god, she responded. Okay, she goes, OMG, that's good to know. Thank you, Paul. He is a very good kitty. He just wants to be fed treats sometimes. A lot. Alright, a little farther this way. Oh, Buggo. I'm hungry and I wish to eat. Is that you right there? It's a rock. Oh, Buggo. We try, okay? We know some of the more basic ones. Like, don't break a mirror. Not that, I have a weird thing with mirrors. Like, if I dream and I have mirrors in my dream or anything that's reflective, I have got to stay away from it. Come here. Gotcha. I'm gonna take you back. Because I don't trust this. I'm too out in the open. I'm not ready. Alright. Or, I don't know about... Is that bad luck too? Because I do that. I know, like, don't walk under a ladder. Like, don't walk under a ladder. That's super bad luck, but I think that's obvious. Could get snapped. Oh, good. A mushroom popped up. I can eat that. Good news is it's almost night, which means I'll be able to hide a little bit better. Oh, shit. Fucking hell! Ah, shit, 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 shit! Oh, come on! No! Ah! No! I tried! Oh, I'm going back to PvE. Oh no! Oh my gosh. That's time you don't wear your shoes in the closet. Thanks, Paul. Thanks. That's so helpful. Oh my god, someone clip that because that was great. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I got tears in my eyes, not from like dying, but because that was just so funny. I'm just sitting there and I'm eating and then I hear flap, 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 and then an acid spitter and a massive shadow scale rain hell on me. Because I was gold. Alright, fine. Alright, let's try something else then. Okay, let's do this guy. I'm on PvE. Let me go on Discord real fast and give them the bad news. Ah, there's me. Never mind, I didn't make it. Didn't make it. Alright, where am I? Oh, that's right, I was in here helping a friend get, Oh, sweet, Wispum! I was, in here helping a friend get mushrooms the last time I logged out, and that was before the update. Let's see if I can get on out of here. Where are you at? You at Big Rock? You know what, while I'm here, see if anyone is nesting. Alright, I'll be there soon then. Anyone nesting gold X crimson FS? I'm looking for a special skin with gold X. I'll ask her. Yeah, give me 1 second. With gold X crimson FS. I want to hear her reaction. All right, let me message her real fast. Alright, I asked her. We'll see what she said. Alright, down we go. Also, this is my other shadow scale on a different server. This is called Broken Nebula. It's one of my favorite skins. Because it looks like my wingtips and tail tips are completely torched. Getting a little bit laggy because we're zooming in on everyone else here. Alright, let's see if we get... Oh! Here's a new skin! Alright, so this is what you get when you mix, Alright, here, I'm gonna walk around. This is what you get when you mix white and gold together. It's a golden rise, or golden sunrise. Oh, that scared me half to death. I didn't even know what that was. No, she has not heard of that closet, new shoes in the closet. What else are you supposed to do with them, she asks. Apparently it's bad luck too. Oh, okay, GB Sands. Hey! Where are you? Yay! Where are you? There's Warren. Hiya. Hiya. Mom says she's screwed. them at the foot of the closet till the next day. Alright, I'll let her know. She says she's screwed. Well, we both are. Well, we both are. Okay, let's see. Any gold X whatever nests going on? Ah, there you are, Sans. Hello. Twinsies. Hello, Zodiac. Cute. My mama was colorblind and made me yellow. Darn, I might switch to my acid spitter. I was hoping there'd be some gold nests going on. That'd be kind of nice. How am I on? Oh god. I need food and water. Desperately. Have food and water desperately. Where is it? I needs it. I needs few. I could kill off my flame stalker and make a gold one. I really could. But that'd take a long time. Whistling indoors. Well, I can't stand whistling indoors anyway. Calling devils. Ooh, here we go. Alright, so here is the plasma bolt. Ah, I missed. There we go. Pew, pew. Huh. Across the world. Well, I'm not gonna whistle indoors. Not that I whistle often, anyway. Also, here's going invisible in the sky. It's fun. Ha! I did not damage myself by doing that. You know, I need way more food than that. Let me get some water first. Alright, if we're gonna show off elders, I'm getting my acid spitter. I'm getting my acid spitter! Oh yeah, I've never done that. I never do that, Paul. Mm-mm. Never, 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 never. I'm getting my acid spitter. See if anyone's nesting on here, then I can go nuts. Found a shiny grape. All right, I'll come check it out. Let me switch because I'm literally right there with my acid spitter. Yeah, I'm right here. Where are you, on the other side? Let's see. Hey. Oh, it is a shiny grape. A shiny supernova. Didn't expect it to look like that. I got a little baby burnt sky under my tail. I love my acid spitter. You know, I really need to switch this back to my stream manager. There we go. A shiny grape. It is. Yeah, we can group. I'll create the group. I can do it. I'd do it. Where are you? There you are. Gotcha. Sent you an invite. How's my food? Ooh, my water. Water! I need water! Apparently I was very thirsty. Ooh, yeah, I never do that either. I have to stay away from mirrors in my dreams because they give me bad nightmares. Alright, come on. Eat it a little bit. Whoops, wrong one. Any male gold ASD? Want a bonk? There we go. See if we can make some super babies or special babies. Because PvE. Putting keys on the table. I do not put keys on my table. They either go on the kitchen counter or they go in my table or in my purse. Hello, friends. Also, another unique thing about the acid spitter. Well, I just bad luck myself all the time then. Is that I can swim underwater. Other dragons can't, though. Darn, I think I broke it. It's supposed to be slowly going down. There we go. Whee! Swimming. I'm not male. I'm female. I need a gold. Lady Rose got a shimmer wormhole. That's an over acid spitter. Aww. I don't cut my nails at night. I always do it during the day. Ew, that's bad. That's a lava flow. I don't know if I want to feed the kiddos. Ooh, that's someone spawning in still. Happy birthday early. Ugh. Oh, goodness. I guess I'm gonna feed this kid. 2 years bad luck. That's not good. There we go. Alright, let's go feed this kid. Good! I'm glad I live very well, thank you. I'm glad I passed the test. Here you go, kid. Alright, there. Hi. Oh, it's Marsup. I know Marsup. The cutting the nails at night. I didn't know that one. Everything else I pretty much knew. Yeah, what's good is the dad. Hey, there's a golden flame stalker. Oh, never mind. Wee. Wee. Jump over people. Have fun. Ah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to run into that. Goodness. Too many babies here that don't know how to eat. Huh. Yeah, I've heard of that one actually. Yee. Yee, go for it. Go for it, GB. I need to eat mine too. Wow, I cannot spell today. I like my Broken Nebula, except she doesn't have very good stats. Not that I'm probably gonna get stats, but just so you know, if you're gonna try for gold, you got a 3% chance. They did not make it easy to pass it on to. Whee! Alright. Glad you know. Because I tried for Crimson Dawn the other day, and it was so hard. I still haven't gotten it. We went through 5 nests. And I know that too. We did not go straight home after a funeral. I've been to 2 funerals. No, you're not worrying me. I'm just trying to focus on this. I'm waiting to see if I could try get some sort of gold skin. No, you go for as long as you want, man. I'm just like, I'm trying to multitask. For FS, and then I'm willing for any gold combo on SS. I'm keeping my Mela ASD for gold combo nesting on it. Toast with water, yeah. I'm guessing this kid's still hungry, so I guess I need to go get him something. I'm so fast. Boop! Never mind, it was a bush. Okay. Boop! Okay. Let's go get this kiddo something to eat. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, stop the sniff animation. There we go. Alright, let's see. Here's a kiddo. Here you go, kiddo. Eat up. Enjoy. There you are. Huh, okay. Don't sleep with your head to the north. Well, I was hoping to get some nesting done tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, that's fine. I'm probably going to log off here in a bit because I don't see anything happening anytime soon. Oh, dang. 2 in the morning, man. Also, GB, I like how they advertise saying they have a gold nest and they're not inviting you. Well, there's a melanistic. I know, I know. I know, GB, I know. It's wooed. Oh, they're working on it, GB. They're not done with it yet. It's 7:35 for me in the evening. Sad babies. Oh, that's sad. I love owls. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and head off because not anything I'm really looking for here tonight. Please don't let me die in the next year. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wisfam. That's so sweet. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and go, guys. I am pretty much done for the evening. I tried PvP and I suck at it. I don't really like it. I'm going to wait till 1.0 to do more PvP. And even then, I'm going to look for a more realism survival server. So with that, guys, have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the next episode. So long, and bye-bye.